Welcome to Crimson Tide Connection, your source for Crimson Tide sports. Joining me today is the head coach of the Alabama soccer team, Todd Bramble. Coach, how are you doing?
Fantastic. Just came off the training field this morning, and it was a great session by the team, and that's always a good feeling.
Coach, I know you're out there practicing hard in preparation for this weekend, but this past weekend your team suffered a tough loss against 13th ranked South Carolina on Friday night in your only game of the week. Can you recap that game for us and talk about your team's performance?
Yeah, it was a game where we knew South Carolina was a really hot team right now, and after having played them, I think they're one of the best teams that we faced all year, and I thought we had a pretty good game plan to go up there to Columbia and try to get a result in the game, and things started off well. We scored a really good goal off of a corner kick in the first half and took a 1-0 lead into halftime and came out, and we would have liked to have been able to keep the ball a little bit more in the second half and generate a few more attacks, but I thought our team defended really, really well. Our organization was outstanding. We really only limited them to 2 goal-scoring chances in the second half, and to their credit, they scored both of them and found a way to come back and win. And it was certainly disappointing, the result, how it ended up, but I wasn't disappointed in the performance of our team at all.
Coach, I know it was a tough loss, but as you said, your team fought hard and played well. Well, this weekend coming up is going to be 2 of your only 5 regular season games left. Can you discuss the importance of this weekend's games, which will be against a pair of ranked teams in Texas A&M Friday at 7 p.m. and Kentucky Sunday afternoon at 1?
Well, what we've just come through, the 6 games we've played so far, and looking ahead to this weekend and the few games after that, you really can't even place any more importance on this weekend than any other ones, because it's just going to be another great SEC weekend, here at Tuscaloosa, and I think that's the best thing about it. That's probably the most important thing about it is a home weekend. It's 2 home games, and that makes a big difference. And our chances to succeed in the games on the day, and Texas A&M and Kentucky are both really good teams, and it's going to be an exciting weekend up at our soccer stadium.
Coach, as you said, they're both good teams. What challenges do you think Texas A&M and Kentucky will present for your team this weekend?
Well, the thing that jumps out, we've already started doing some scouting work, and the thing that jumps out already is when you look at their last 2 games, Kentucky beat Tennessee by scoring 4 goals on them on last weekend, and Texas A&M scored 4 goals against Arkansas. So both of them, you know that their offense is clicking right now. They both play with 3 forwards. It's a dynamic attacking teams that are coming in here. I think the styles will be a little bit different. Texas A&M is a little bit more of a direct style. That game's going to get going up and down the field, which is great for a Friday night. And Kentucky has the ability to slow the ball down a little bit, and is a little bit more patient, and there'll be a little bit more tactics involved in that game, which we welcome that on a Sunday as well. So the styles will be different, but it's 2 quality teams, both ranked highly in the country, and are off to a good start. They're both slightly ahead of us in the SEC race right now, so we've got everything to play for.
Well, Coach, I know besides this being big SEC games, this Sunday's game will be special for you, as this will be your Power Pink initiative against Kentucky. Can you discuss what that means for you and the team to take part in this initiative?
Well, the athletic department's done an outstanding job of generating a lot of momentum with this, and Nike steps up, and our players always get excited to put on, as long as it has an A on it, the pink uniforms for one of the games, and you get pictures and you get people out, and just seeing that color of pink draws attention to the awareness that we're trying to create in support of the cause of breast cancer, and anything that we can do to help in those ways, we feel really good about that.
Well, Coach, you will honor 2 seniors prior to each game this weekend, Sophie Campese on Friday and Kendall Kana on Sunday. Can you talk about each of those and what they have meant to you and your program?
Yeah, Sophie, she came here as a transfer a couple years ago from Texas. She was a player that I knew. I got to know her, coaching her on a youth Olympic development team several years before that. But she was ready for a change of scenery in her college career, and she chose to come to Alabama, and we're happy that she did. She had a tough first year when she got here, mostly due to an injury that she was bringing in with her. It kept her off the field a little bit more, but it never stopped her from being a leader for us. And she's back in top form right now. She's in our starting lineup, playing really, really well, and continuing to lead us also. And she's just been a wonderful addition to the program. And Kendall is somebody that we were really happy to get several years back out of a really good club team out of Colorado. And I would say, if there was something I could say about Kendall right now, she's been fantastic over the course of her career here in the 4 years. But this year, if I had to pick an unsung hero for our team, for what we've done this season so far, it would be Kendall Kana. She's not in the starting lineup for us right now, but it's not because she's not good enough. It's because she's so versatile that she can help us in a variety of different ways. And we like to be able to bring her into the game to see in which way she can help us on a given day. She's played both outside back position for us. She's played almost every position in the midfield. We'll play her up front sometimes. So if she can do a little bit of everything, she's a tremendous athlete, a really, really hard worker, and both her and Sophie are wonderful people that have done well in the classroom as well. So it's going to be nice to have their friends and family here honoring them this weekend.
Well, Coach, I know it's going to be a big weekend for you, and good luck this weekend in what will sure to be 2 exciting contests here at home. Alabama fans, come out to the Alabama Soccer Complex and cheer on the Tide as they take on Texas A&M Friday night at 7 p.m. and Kentucky at 1 on Sunday afternoon in the Power of Pink game. And, of course, if you can't make it to the game, you can catch all the action right here on Tide TV at RollTide.com. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
For head coach Todd Bramble, I'm Chris England, and this has been another edition of the Crimson Tide Connection.